Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's just Clarice. Today's video is going to be hit or miss part 2, where I go over some new products or collections that are launching and talk about my feelings about them, if I think that they look any good or if I would personally not buy it. Now, there is a little bit of a twist because my friend Shalik is the one who requested that I do this video, and she decided that she was going to send me some pictures from collections, and I haven't actually seen them yet. So I'm going to be going through them for the very first time with you guys, and I will let you guys know what I think. Without any further ado, let's dive on into today's video. So I'm just going to put the picture up here, so I'm going to kind of stay more to this side of the camera, or at least I'm going to try to. The very first collection that she sent me is the new Jeffree Star collection that just launched. This is his Blue Blood collection. So in this we have an 18 shade eyeshadow palette. The palette itself is $52. Which is expensive, but it is 18 shades. It's a vegan and cruelty-free palette. And Jeffree Star's products, I mean, he's not a low-end or affordable bargain brand. So I guess $52 is reasonable for that. And the shades do look really intriguing. A little bit too cool toned for my personal taste. I mean, obviously it's the Blue Bloods collection, so you're getting a lot of blues in there, a lot of like cooler tone light shades to go with those blues. And a lot of people are going to love this. It's just for me, I'm not really too crazy about the blue eyeshadows. I do like them. I'm more of like a warm tones. I'm really into greens right now and yellows. So this palette specifically doesn't necessarily speak to me, but I can definitely see a lot of people liking this. And I'm excited to see what looks people come up with using it. Now for the liquid eyeshadows, I want to say possibly highlights, but I'm leaning towards eyeshadows based just purely on the pigment. Those look gorgeous. And the liquid frosts are $25 each, which, okay, that's a little expensive. I mean, it does look like you get a lot of product. The post isn't telling me how much product you get in the bottles, but it does look like a decent amount for $25 from a higher end brand. I don't know. I don't know if I would personally buy it, but at the same time, they look stunning. It could be worth the coin if that's something you'd be interested in. Then we have the Velour Lip Scrubs, and these retail for $12 each, which I personally think is a really good deal. If you're somebody who has really dry, chapped lips, it's worth it if it's a good scrub. The flavors sound nice. You have blue freeze, vanilla mint, and blueberry pie. Now, the scrub that appeals to me the most is probably the vanilla mint, because it sounds like it smells really nice. It probably has a nice fragrance to it, and $12 is really not bad. As for the liquid lipsticks, there don't seem to be any swatches in this set, not that I can see, but they do look pretty in the background there, although again I am seeing a lot of blues and dark colors, and that's personally not something I'm drawn towards. But from what I've heard, Jeffree Star lipsticks are very pigmented, so if you are into the darker blue colored lips, you might be into these ones, and these retail for 8 shades for $52. So overall, I would give that collection, just personally for myself, I would probably give that like a 7.5 out of 10. I think the collection itself looks amazing. I think a lot of thought went into this collection, and you're getting a lot of products. I think if you're really into these colors, you're probably gonna love it. Now, the reason it's a 7.5 for me personally is because I don't really see myself ever using this, but again, it's just because of the colors. The colors don't appeal to me. It's not my personal look. That's why I'm not giving it a very high score. If you've tried any Jeffree Star products, let me know what you feel about it in the comments down below. Next up, it looks like we have Fenty Beauty. Let's see, what is Fenty coming out with? Ooh, bronzers. Okay, see, this is exciting to me because when it comes to bronzer, I feel like a lot of brands mess it up. They come out with like 3 or 4 bronzer shades, and you always hear very fair skinned people talking about how hard it is to find a bronzer that suits them, that doesn't look extremely crazy dark on their skin. And you always hear like dark skin people talking about how hard it is to find a bronzer that's not their skin tone and that isn't just a red streak. Literally, that happens so often. My friend Shalik has that problem. She's looking for a bronzer, she sees one, she thinks it looks really good based on swatches and pictures, she buys it, swatches it on her skin, and it's red. And she can't use it. Fenty Beauty is known for doing the most for people of all shades and undertones. So I'm really excited to see what they do with these bronzers. I am seeing several shades here. It looks like we have 8 bronzers, which is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a company come out with 8 different shades of bronzer. And they have pictures next to each one so you can see just how fair it goes. And then it looks like they also have mini sizes of the bronzer as well in case you don't want to commit to the full size just yet, which is super dope. I really love it. The packaging looks really nice and sleek and clean. All Fenty Beauty packaging looks like that, which is really nice. And it retails for $30 each. Now that is USD, but this is Fenty Beauty. It's a high-end brand. So honestly, I would be into this. This is probably the first product we've seen so far today that I would actually probably buy. I'm really happy for what Fenty Beauty has done with the makeup community. I think they brought a lot of attention to the fact that high-end brands, low-end brands, you guys need to start putting out more shades. It's a new age. It's a new day. It's time. It's time for there to be more for the people. I love that. This is a really exciting launch. I think this is super dope. All right, next up is a collection that launched very recently by ColourPop, and this is their Disney Villains collection. Now, I personally really like a good Disney villain. Some of my favorites would be Ursula, Yzma. I also really love Hades, and I really love Scar. Scar is probably one of the best villains of all time because he's so bad, but he's also so dramatic. He's straight out of a Shakespearean play, which, I mean, we all know The Lion King is kind of loosely based off of Hamlet, so literally out of a Shakespearean play. But anyways, back to the collection. The villains that they chose to base this collection on are Hades, Ursula, the Evil Queen from Snow White, Maleficent, Dr. Facilier, and Cruella de Vil. I always forget Cruella de Vil because I really don't like her. She's so evil. She tried to kill puppies. Like, she's a villain that I find no redeeming qualities in. Now, this collection, just like every ColourPop collection, has a lot of stuff in it. You've got a big, full eyeshadow palette. You've got those jelly eyeshadows that they have. They're jelly matte shades, which pack a lot of pigment and a lot of shine in them. You have a bunch of new highlighter shades. You have some new lip glosses. You have some of their new luxe lipsticks. You have, I think, 2 like glitter formulas that you can pop on your cheeks or you can pop probably on your eye. I don't know. I think they're body glitters, so I don't know if they would recommend putting it on your eyeball. This collection, I will say, it's very cute. The packaging is stunning. I absolutely love the art concept and the designs. The product, though, that I'm probably the most drawn to in this collection are the lipsticks. I actually really like all the shades that they're launching for this collection. They all look really beautiful. Plus, ColourPop is so affordable. I think their luxe lipsticks retail for about $8, something like that, USD, which is really cheap. The eyeshadow palette itself has 15 shades and it retails for $22 USD, which is really good. It's really affordable. Personally, in my experience, ColourPop eyeshadows work really well. They're usually very pigmented. The only thing is that these shades, once again, like the Blue Bloods collection, they don't really speak to me. I feel like I wouldn't get much use personally out of this palette. And it has a ton of shimmers in it. I think it only has 3 matte shades, which doesn't really work for me. I feel like I like my palettes to have more of an equal balance. But again, that's just me. The Jelly Much shadows are really pretty. And these retail for $8 each, and they're gorgeous. I mean, look at the swatches. These kind of seem more like pastel shades, which does run closer to like the kind of eyeshadow I would wear. I think these would be really nice for a nice just pop of color, of glittery goodness on the lid. These I do really like, and $8 is such a steal for this kind of product. Overall, I would give the Disney Villains collection 6 out of 10. That's me just being like as brutally critical as I can possibly be. Again, I do love the packaging. I think it's really, really cute. I just don't think I was attracted to enough of the products to give it like a higher score. That's just personal preference. But I did like the lipsticks. I do like the Jelly Much eyeshadows. And the highlights are cute. They're very cute. It's very difficult to get a 10 out of 10 from me, apparently. I'm very critical. I did not realize this about myself. So we only have 2 left. The next one is by BH Cosmetics. Of course, Shalique would send me BH Cosmetics. She really likes them. I think she has a few of their palettes. So last year, BH Cosmetics came out with the festival palette that I know Shalique owns. And this is their new palette, which seems to have a lot more shades than last year's palette. This one has 20 shades in it. They have matte, satins, and shimmer finishes. And it retails for $20. Look at these swatches. Look how many shadows you're getting. Now, I have only ever had one BH Cosmetics shadow palette. It is the Take Me to Brazil palette. It's very beautiful and the colors are very pigmented, but I have had some issues with their mattes in the past, that the matte shadows were a little bit difficult to work with and they stained my brushes. I don't know if they've reformulated because Shalique really likes the festival palette that she got from them from last year's collection. But these look really nice, and if they are better, if they have reformulated their matte shadow formula, I would totally be interested in trying this because this color scheme speaks more to me. I'm really liking the reds and the pinks. Those glitters are actually gorgeous. See, like, I like dark colored glitters. I'm just like, I don't want my whole palette to be dark colored glitters. I also love how like bright and yellow it is. It's so summery and I'm so ready for summer. And also the brush collection looks super cute. Honestly, BH Cosmetics comes out with a lot of really cute brush collections. I don't know if I own any BH brushes though, so I can't speak to the quality. The rating is usually pretty high. So you get 12 synthetic brushes for $24, which like, that's a really, really cheap price for brushes. If you've ever shopped for brushes before, you know that's cheap. I don't know how BH Cosmetics does it. Oh, and you get a little box for it too. That's so cute. I'm into the brushes. I just might get those brushes. And the palette is cute too. I'm gonna have to look and see what some people say when they review this, talk about the quality of those matte shades. And if the reviews are good, I'm down to buy. So I'm going to have to give this collection another 7.5 out of 10 just because I'm iffy on the quality. The shades really speak to me. The color of the packaging really speaks to me. I'm loving that bright yellow. I love how many shades you get. I love the price point. My experience in the past with the mattes have not been good. So that's what's holding me back. I would actually, you know what? I'm going to push this one up to an 8. Because that's how excited and gorgeous this collection looks to me. Personally, you might have been more excited for some of the other collections we saw earlier, but this one's more my vibe. So I'm going to give it an 8, holding back a little bit because I don't know how the quality is going to be. If the quality turns out to not be good, that rating is sinking way down. But so far, so good. And finally, we come to the very, very last collection that she has sent me. Ooh, this is a Mickey Mouse collection. Well, it's a Minnie Mouse collection. I believe Disney is celebrating their 90th anniversary. I love Disney. I'm such a Disney freak. Oh my gosh. What brand is this? Oh, it's Dose of Colors. Oh, I love Dose of Colors. They have very pigmented eyeshadows. So you get a palette that comes with 6 shades and a blush. And the blush is very cute. It's like a pinky peach. And it's called Hello Girly. I like that palette. I think that's adorable. And the packaging. Oh my gosh, the packaging, guys. Look at the packaging. That is so cute. It's got just Minnie on the cover. The swatches look super pigmented. Now, there is a little bit of an offset of like shimmers to matte ratio, but at the same time, I actually do think you could get a couple of really cute looks out of this. You're not going to get as many looks as you could with any of the collections we talked about before, but you could get some cute looks. Then we got some liquid matte lipsticks. These all look really cute. Again, though, it's nothing special. I would say color-wise, like we've seen all these shades before. So, you know, it's cute and the packaging is adorable, but like it's nothing unique. Glitter eyeliners. Okay, that's really interesting. We love a shine. We love a shimmer. These colors are nice. It seems like there's like a green, a brown, and a gold. My only issue is that the brown, which is in the shade Darling, and the gold in Stunning are a little bit too similar for my liking. Dazzling is cute. I think that one stands out. But Darling and Stunning, I don't know if it's just my eyes, but they look kind of similar. But it's a cute addition to the collection to make it a little bit more unique. These lashes are adorable. These are mini lashes. If you've ever watched the cartoons, her lashes go on for miles. I've never had much luck with false lashes myself, but I would give these a shot. These are really full and like flirty. It's adorable. That's it. That's all that they have. And unfortunately, this post is not giving me the prices. Overall, what would I rate this collection? This is going to get a lower rating. This is probably going to get like a solid 6. And here's why. It's not that I dislike the collection. It's not that I think it's not cute, because it is. Really though, the only marks it's getting is for packaging. And the quality is probably pretty good. I mean, it's Dose of Colors. They have good quality products. But it's losing out a lot on originality. I feel like they didn't really try to do anything different with this collection. There's nothing that really makes it stand out. You know, it's not something that I feel like I need in my life. But it is cute. And those lashes, though. There we go. That is all 5 collections. I'm all talked out. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Did you disagree with me? I feel like some of you are going to disagree with me. When it comes down to it, a lot of the time, whether or not you like a collection is going to come down to your personal preference. What colors do you feel drawn to, and what kind of pushes you away? What do you feel like, yeah, about, and what do you feel like, oh my god, I need that about? That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you got something from it. If you did, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know what other kind of videos you want to see in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because I post brand new videos every single Tuesday and Friday. And I will see you guys in the next one.